Hi, friends. Today's pop-up positive is all about the exploration process. Okay, follow me on this one. The process of exploring one's heart's desires and fears. Now, one of the last episodes I talked about the desires portion of it. But today I really want you to explore your fears a little bit. And what does that mean? What does that look like exactly? So I was watching, like sometimes I get inspired by different things that are happening in the world. And I want these videos to be timeless so you get an opportunity to look at this in 5 to 10 years and still think, the message was legit and it's something we can apply to any portion of our lives. But the big thing that I'm thinking about is this concept that we can't explore our fears, or that we should allow ourselves to like succumb to them for the rest of our lives. And so what I mean by that is like there's a portion of all of us that knows that we have something that scares us, and then we don't move on or move past it. So like my example is I work in, sales and client success. And oftentimes I have difficult clients and I may not always have the words or the phrases or the actual thing to say when they're frustrated with something that's going on. And I find myself wanting to kind of dance instead of just hitting it right on the head. Like, you know what? I'm wrong for that. Sorry, or I'm constantly trying to be their friend, or, like instead of being straight up. And this is like, I'm also reading this book. I have to tell you about this book today. The name of the book is Never Split the Difference. I think last name Chris Voss. I think that's his last name. I'll put the link in the chat or in the comments so you can take a look. But it talks a great deal about, like, especially as women, like we're trying to be nice. We're trying to make people feel good. We're trying to, and like if we put ourselves in the shoes of maybe some of our, I don't want to really say powerful opposite sex, but one of the things I think that from time to time I see men thriving at in a way that women don't necessarily, because just the way we're raised is negotiating and kind of having a game face. So that's one of my fears, like having the game face and making me seem less approachable, or like the bitch woman, or the woman with the edge. But like at this point, like if you're winning on that and you're getting what you want and you're getting what you need in life, like it might be worth it. So, okay, so that's the fear.
Mommy, it's finished in the living room.
Okay, go put on your shoes. We're having outside time, necessary to survive. But yeah, so think about this. What fear are you ignoring but you see every day? So mine is like avoiding difficult conversations or trying to make them seem easier than they are. But what if yours is, not standing up for yourself, or not asking for that raise, or not telling your spouse or your significant other or even your friend that you're not going to do something? Spend some time, and I always say spend some time, but like maybe I should say you got homework. The homework of this episode is, no, but honestly, your homework would be to like look at things square in the face as to what they are and say like, okay, if this is a fear, how can I start taking the necessary steps to overcome it? So I gave you what my fear was, which is difficult clients. Here's how I'm going to overcome it, because this is actually like an interview question I had back in the day. Like, how do you respond to a difficult client? And I said, quote unquote, kill them with kindness. Constantly communicate with them, over communicate, hit them where they are. So my answer to this question for me and for everything really is to over communicate. Jump in, over communicate, kill them with kindness, see what you can do. That wasn't nice. They're fighting over bikes. Negotiation starts in the home. See, I said that wasn't nice. So that's today's Pop-Up Positive. Let me know what you think. I'll put the information about the book in there if you're interested. It's definitely a game changer for me. It's just helping me to see, how we communicate with people, and it's important, from your body language to the words that you use, even the tone of your voice. He did this segment in the book where he talked about like lowering his voice in order to talk down like a hostage situation, which is really interesting and powerful. So just something to think about. Talk to you soon. Have an awesome day.